Ladies and gentlemen, our next panel discussion is titled, What Does the World Watch Now? This session is moderated by John Clifton, CEO of Gallup. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished panel.
Good morning, everyone. So, of course, the question is, why? Why is it that so many people pay attention to the content that they distribute? And I want to start with my friend Meryem.
Hi.
Meryem, you rose to fame as an actress, as Hurrem Sultan, which has been viewed all over the world. And in fact, I believe that your content has been viewed literally 500 million times. But as you think a little bit about your career that's now spanned art, cinema, fashion, and now social advocacy, and you think about your global impact, not only through all the characters you play, but also through the impactful work that you do with young people and also on women empowerment. But you've been thinking deeply about this question about how connection works and how followership works. But what would you say makes people trustworthy and human today? Information, emotional honesty, identity, or a sense of belonging? And how would you say it's changing for the next generation?
So first of all, I think if you have the chance to monitor someone, a human being, over a longer period of time, then you look at, are the words, the actions, and the values are aligned, right? And does someone tells you the truth even if it feels uncomfortable? Is someone respecting your boundaries? Is something is there emotional transparency? Does someone try to be always perfect, or is showing vulnerability in some cases also, is it also the case? So I would look personal out of my experience looking at the human being over a longer period of time. When it comes to words, actions, and values, are they aligned? And when I don't have the chance to monitor someone over a longer period of time, and it's about, does someone feel instantly trustworthy? It's about micro expressions and is someone, the voice tone, the energy, and also can you identify yourself with that person? For example, if you watch a movie or a TV show and there are 4, 5, 6 different characters, you usually instantly, immediately, or after a short period of time, identifying yourself with a certain character more than you identify yourself with the other characters, because you feel seen by that character, and you can feel that character and you can understand the behavior of that character because there's something inside of your own human system which feels close to you. So these are the points I would say out of my personal experience. What I think about the future, I think it will be more about who says it instead of what is said.
Meryem, I think a theme that we've heard here now is this idea of authenticity. But I think, there's kind of an irony that if we said, if you want a followership, be more authentic. And then the more someone attempts to be more authentic, the more maybe performative that authenticity is. But why would you say some voices feel authentic to the next generation while others might feel manipulative, even when they're saying probably the exact same thing?
Yeah, that is a very interesting question, because we as human beings, we manipulate ourselves so often. How often do we manipulate ourselves and telling us something is true about ourselves because someone in our childhood told us it is that way, and the whole life we are fighting with that self-manipulation. So when it comes to the outside manipulation, it's even a different kind of level. So the thing is, manipulation is control in the end of the day. So if something feels control, something feels like it is controlling you, it's over performative, as you said so well, then it doesn't feel right. When in acting they say, if something feels rehearsed, it's not alive. So I think, for example, manipulation says, I want to control you. Authority says, believe in me. And authenticity says, I'm with you. So in a world which is more and more uncertain, people want to feel safe. So I think that's why authenticity is the key.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, each of you, kind of a quick lightning round, because we're unfortunately coming up on our time. But you know, Meryem, I've read that when you become a public figure, sometimes you are giving pieces of yourself to millions of people. If you agree that that is true, how do you protect your own sense of self while you're giving yourself to millions?
Oh, me as an actress, like, it is intentional if I go out there and connect with human beings, connecting with people. So I do that intentional, and the rest of the time I'm just at home.
Raj, Gashad, Meryem, as I mentioned, the one thing that Gallup has discovered, that what people want to see in leaders is hope. And I think each of you in your own unique ways are delivering that for millions. So thank you for doing that for the world, and thank you for being here today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.